Good morning. Today is the next stage of our t-shirt quilt. We're actually laying it back out again the way that we decided were the right way. We lay it out, and now I see that the two end rows are longer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew the first row together, and then I'm going to trim some of the ones on this outside row so that ends up where it's the same length, because right now they're actually one on the right side is a little bit longer than the left, so I want it to be the same length as left. So I will sew those two together, but I want them to be the same length. Then the center ones, if you look, they're pretty darn close, so I don't have to get real wild with those, because I'm actually going to use some filler in there to bring in some color. And this gentleman is having it made for his granddaughter, and she likes pink. So I'm trying to tie these colors together with pink. So what I'm going to do is pick some fabrics that kind of tie in something and bring in pink. So I've kind of picked these two colors. And if you look, those two colors actually kind of tie the colors of the shirts together and still will draw the pink in that I need. And because this one he doesn't want any bigger than it is, I'm not going to do what's called sashing in between each of the rows. And so I'm going to just sew I'm going to sew the middle row together, and then I'm going to sew each of the side rows together. And then I will fill in on the top and bottom only until they're all the same length as that first row on the left, because I want them all to be exactly the same length. So when I put them together to put my borders on, they will actually be square that I need for the quilter to not have to put any puckers in it. So right now, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to sew my up and down rows together and get them the same length. And like I said, I chose a color just as a little bit of filler. You could go back to the scraps of your t-shirt and actually fill in with that if that's what you really wanted to. I need to tie that pink in here somehow, so that's what I'm going to do. So what I'll do after this video, on the next post, I will show some of the layouts that I've done over the years with t-shirts that don't have to look just like a plain t-shirt quilt. Or if you have a lot less shirts, there'll be other options. So I'm going to get the rows sewed together, and then tomorrow or next week I will actually show you more how to do the borders and some of that other stuff. All right? Thank you. Have a great day.